What's going on, people? OG back on the mic. I hope y'all in good energy. The 6'11 Demi comes to the wreck. Now, most people would say, oh, everybody tries to say this about their build, but no, the way I made him is so balanced, okay? Pay attention to what I'm going to be playing against, a 7-footer, all right? This is his first rec game, first rec appearance. No hot spots at all yet on this build. None. We grinding him out right now, right? So I'm going up against a 7-footer. Now, a lot of people was getting on me because I didn't put I didn't put gold rebound chaser on the build. I got silver rebound chaser, right? But my rebounding gets to the 90s, the high 90s, okay? Now look, 7-foot center. And I always tell people, rebounding is all about positioning, skill, your vertical, the badges you're using, and how you're using the badges. Now I have box on Hall of Fame, I have worm on silver, I am going to put worm on gold. But all these things help me rebound when I need to rebound. And then having a high vertical, which most 7-foots don't get, they don't put their vertical up super high, and then you can't really get it too much at that height, right? I have an 80 vertical, and it gets to an 85. So he's nasty on the board, snagging when I'm getting position. And right here, I was playing with a team, but they ended up leaving. So I'm stuck with all randoms in this gameplay. So you're just going to see how even the CPUs play way better. Look how that CPU cut filled that in, and I could just dime him right there. So you're going to see what this build can actually do, because the bots actually allow me to play the way I need to. To play the way I want to play. I don't know why my team left. We just started and they left. I was with one guy and then he ended up leaving. But you're going to be able to see how I can move with this build, how I can play with this build, the IQ. It's all here. I feel like this will be one of the crazy builds that you want to go in being a center, being a big. I played against a level 40 center. Didn't get to get the gameplay, but was still boarding over him, treating him like a baby. The post fade. Look how we work. People cry about strength. How much do you see bigs use their strengths? Even in comp pro and all that, how much do you see that? Give me that. Do you see how I get up right there? Do y'all see that? Intimidator Hall of Fame. Long arms. No chase down artist, so that was just my vertical right there. He's a 7-foot. He's slow. Big boy. Takes some time for him to get up off the ground. He's just tall. So that's why 7-footers could dunk and stuff like that. Learn really what vertical does. The power of it. Babies. I've been playing against these centers. Babies. Full teams. Losing some, winning some. Look at this. Baby. Learn how to move. Is my post moves high on this? Listen, I ain't showing y'all no stats, but I dropped the build video. It's the last video on my channel. Is my post moves up? No. But you can still do post moves if you know how to move. I do have strength on this build as well. Go check out the build. Very balanced all around. People may try to start taking this now and realizing like, damn, because it's more speed. I'm more faster. There's no gym rat yet on this build. I had to buy Gatorade. And his speed is not maxed out. We're only at an 88. Look at how I'm moving. See, being a big like this, and then you can still have the role on defense to still be that dominant center, to block, hold down that paint. Yes, I put up some interior on him. We get to like a 60 somewhere, but I tell you guys, it's all about the block when you're in that paint, and we have a 99 block on this build. Trust me, once you start opening your mind up to the gem, start realizing there's different angles you can go at, ways on how to play. Look at that. I'm trying to tell you, if I have a team that can play the IRL basketball style in this rec, it's trouble for people. It's trouble, but it's really hard to really get that down. Like, you really have to have 4 other minds that really know how to move, play right, fill in lanes right, and it's basically like running plays. I'm telling you guys, if you slow down and you take the time to really watch the CPUs, watch how they're filling in lanes, they're getting in spaces, they're rolling, they're cutting, they're moving. You see how when I went to the rack and laid up the ball, the CPU went to follow up. Some people just sit in the corners, get bored, get mad when somebody shoot. The CPUs don't quit, they're still playing. So I was messing him up because the left right is so easy. If you know how to shade it properly, it's so easy to stop. They're just going to be left with passing the ball to the corners. That's it. And looking for that open three or that cut from the big. And you should have another player to go over there and bait and help and do little fast switches so you can go over there and try to get the chase down block. Like, it's so many loops and angles, man. People got to start getting hip to, like, literally. So this why we try to get it off the buzzer. See how they trying to get it to him fast, and I was just chasing him down, so he's just passing the ball off. I'm literally showing you guys how I can take the guard out the game, and I'm with CPUs. The screens is not working. All you got to do is play a certain zone. He wants to get to a certain position on the court to set himself up and peak. This is the most unstoppable like center build because it's like you can move around so fast to chase it down. Look at this, little guys in the paint. Little. Look how I'm keeping the score so close second quarter. Like, I really challenged myself. I'm like, okay, my team left me. I'm with bots. Didn't do anything because I'm playing on a role-playing build, so it wasn't like I was jacking or ball hogging. They just all be leaving. If we're already playing with bots, the game's going bad, they're going to dip. That's how the rec is. That's what I see from so far, unless you go in there with a team. So just watch how I'm moving, working. Oh, my. This build is about to be crazy. He's nowhere near maxed out or having the badges where I want him at. He's about to be crazy. People slept. They think people get too logical and think, oh, just because the color gold is gold and then the color Hall of Fame is purple, and we know purple, the Hall of Fame that's a good thing. They go too deep into it, thinking silver isn't good. Silver with high stats, silver rebound chaser with high, close to the 90s. Close to 99, I mean. Do you understand that? And then you have Hall of Fame badges like box, and then I have worm that I can get on gold, which helped me. And then I'm fast and I have good vertical. Do y'all not remember the lockdowns from NBA 2K17? And people had them short and they had good vertical and they could just jump high, jump over the 7-footers, and they were slow so they could run around, wrap around, chase a board down faster, all these things. Like, think people, think. You just have to have the skill, the know-how to get around the strength. I think I got him to like around in the 50s of the strength. You guys gotta go check the build video out. But I'm leveling up at the time, so I don't have the pinpoint accurate numbers. But that little bit of strength is gonna be enough with my 99 block because I know how to contest. I know how to put a hand up, get over there. Now you see how much he's trying to. He's getting these whites, barely getting it off. And that's when I was just leaving him. Like, okay, I'm gonna leave him because he started throwing a cut pass, and I'm like, okay, I want to get my blocks in. He started throwing the cuts. Once you start getting a guard to throw the cuts and utilize his teammate, that's a good thing. You guys need to start calculating on how you're going to start decreasing the teammates from scoring now. How we're going to start stopping them. Look at how I'm putting these guys into foul trouble. I know they were irritated with me. Like, yo, why won't this dude quit? Look how I'm keeping the score close. They're not about to be getting like 60 points. It's not about to be super deep. I mean, they get 60. They get up there. But it's not like I got 20 points and they're at like 70. No. I'm still making it trouble for them. The CPU still play a good enough defense to where I can shade this guy enough like what I'm doing right now and stop him. Look at this left, right, trying to go to the corner. Nothing. You see the player stopped. He has to use his teammate. Look at this guy trying to do the post fade. I know you shot that last time. Hey, we're on it this time. Intimidator Hall of Fame. Do you see what I'm talking about, guys? Simple things like this. So imagine if 4 other people understand these same discipline and concepts. Look how they have to score off of the fast break. I'm already making it trouble for them. They got to move fast. I'm speeding them up. Because they know if they just sit and play around, I'm going to be able to do some stuff, put some work in. Look, they're going to be getting in foul trouble, fouling my CPUs. Then my CPUs get to shoot some free throws. So I know I was really making these guys mad. I'd like to do this, and I will stay in a rec game and record stuff like this for you guys because I feel like I get to fully test my build out. How much overdrive work can I do playing against a full team and I'm by myself? If it does happen, sometimes I do like playing with a team. I do want to see how it will be to play with a team in the rec. Right? So you see this guy, the guard, you see he was going crazy. He's the one shooting all their shots. He's the one getting all their buckets. I have 15 points to his 21. And I'm just being the big role-playing build. All right? So this is what I mean by once you eliminate the guard that's doing the left-right, most of the left-righting, he's the main centerpiece. It's just like how they say in the NFL with football players and quarterbacks. How if you lose the game, it's on the quarterback. That's what I heard. That's that saying. Somebody could correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the saying I heard, right? They put it on the quarterback because he knows all the plays. He's supposed to be seeing things, changing the offense, making, all that stuff, right? Now, based off knowing that, it's the same thing when you come to basketball. It's the same thing when you think about these role players that's sitting on the side. They have a job that they are familiar with doing. Now, if you have this guard that's doing all this work, right, and you putting pressure on the guard, now the pressure goes towards the role players. And you want to make sure that you're ready and setting the defense up to where you can even put pressure on the role players. I realized how much trouble the 6'11" was for these guys alone. You see, I'm still hitting free throws too, right? I know this was irritating for them. Like, I'm going to get these free throws down, and then when you put on clutch shooter, it makes it even easier. But I'm going to get the timing down. I just rarely shoot free throws and care about trying to learn how to time it. You know what I mean? Sometimes I lock in, get in the bag, shoot a free throw. Look at this defense. Oh my Lord. It's going to be scary, man. He's not even maxed out. I get a high steal on this build. His defense is crazy. Go look at the defense, please. And then look at the badges I have. Like, I feel like I'm just like invincible on defense. Look at this, y'all. He gets a 70, I think, something perimeter, but it's nowhere near even there yet. And look how I'm clamping this guard doing the left right. I'm telling y'all, it's very easy to stop once you understand where they want to shoot at. They want to come to the peak on the elbows 9 times out of 10. If a guard is shooting down the middle, he's really super locked into his bag. Most guards don't have it like that. I'm telling you, even the good, super good ones, everybody is way more comfortable shooting on certain sides, either the right, the left. And you got to really expand and learn how to be able to do that all the times, whatever moment it is. You know what I mean? A lot of people have setups. When you realize, oh, they have a setup, he likes to hit me left, right, and then go to the corner on that side and then shoot a green. You realize, okay, I got to set up something to stop that and force him to shoot somewhere else. Any good defender is going to force somebody to shoot somewhere else. So this build being so long, being so expanded, that's what I'm going to be doing in the rec with this build. In and out of the paint, have another big to pick up on that cut, have some other longer guards to shade out on those shots that they want to shoot in the corner like that. See, I was leaving him there. That was their biggest center. I was leaving him there to shoot those shots. Look how they all super focused. They still look like they're playing in a comp game. It don't look like it's easy and they're trying to relax. Look, they trying to go shoot fast. I'm passing the ball down deep. Look at this. I'm just like still going, like I don't care. I'm getting this training in right now and I'm going to get this rep in. I got all CPUs. Look, my CPU slapped the ground like he's still in the game. See, your teammate's going to quit by now. Be honest. Is your team quitting by now? Arguing, quitting, leaving the game by now. Realistically, I haven't even played with a team where the score could be like this and they're still going hard, trying. You still see them making good passes. A lot of people have quitting mentalities. We got to realize we're on a video game. All right, so this is why sometimes you guys are seeing this gameplay like this, but I think it's very good gameplay to watch and see, because you really get to focus on the build, and my CPUs are still moving right, shading right, so I can show people how I'm passing to the builds, how they're passing it to me in the middle of the paint. You see I get into the post a little bit. I just go up right here because we already taking the L. You know, that's the last shot. It's like game time, game over, fourth quarter. We wrapped it up here, but I wanted to give you guys just a little sneak peek and look of the build, how he did. We was holding it down for a little bit. He's crazy, man. Next time I'm going in the rec, I'm going in with a team. I will play on my role player builds with a team because I can really show y'all how good this build is playing, role playing. You know what I mean? But if I'm playing where I'm trying to be the scorer and stuff, you know, people be wanting to shoot, and that gets a little tricky. But showing y'all how to be a role player in the rec with a big, learn how to move, fill in spaces, screen, cut it into the paint, get it out there. Look how fast they trying to shoot. They really was trying still, OD hard. And I'm still trying. Look at this. Turning his badge on. It got real, people. I have more videos coming soon. I just wanted to give y'all this little snippet of the rec because people will sleep. This guy couldn't outboard me. He just started going to the corner. Like, could not get a rebound over me. 7 foot. Don't sleep. Positive vibe.